The diagram shows a uniform rod resting horizontally on two supports X and Y. The lengths PQ and PQ, QR, and RS and ST are equal. As Y moves from S to T, keeping X stationary, the reaction on the rod due to X decreases, increases. That's what they say. So let's see. So we'll have to get different scenarios here to understand this properly. It's a uniform rod, right? So there's a weight as well. So the weight should go from this point. And we can call it W. W, right? R1, R2, and W, right? So I am going to get the lengths. So these lengths are equal. Each length, I'm going to take that as X. And the point here, that's R, Q, P, S, T. All the lengths, X, 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 X. Right. So what you do is that you are going to bring this, as Y moves from S to T, you're going to change this length. You're moving this to this direction, right? So I'm going to move this as well. So I'm moving it. And I call this length Y. I'm going to call that length Y. And I'm going to get moments. Moments about, guys, why I'm doing this? Because I want to show you how to do this. I mean, I want you to understand what happens here. Other than that, you don't have to write all of these and do it, right? There are easy ways of doing this as well. So when you get moments about point, get moments about point R, you can write that. Now, moments about this point. Now, this one gives a clockwise moment and this one gives an anti-clockwise moment. Both moments have to be equal and opposite. So you can say R1 into 2x is equal to R2 into 2x minus y. I think it's easy to call this part y other than calling this part y. I will call this small part y. Guys, this is y. Right, the small length is y. So I can say it's R2 into x plus y. Okay, there's another equation you can always say, considering equilibrium. R1 plus R2 is equal to W. So they're asking us about reaction on the rod due to X. So they're asking about R1. So let's get R2 here. R2 is equal to W minus R1. So R2 is W minus R1. Okay, so let's simplify this and let's find out what happens to R1 when Y increases. Now we are going to move it to this side, so Y increases. Okay, can simplify this further. W over 2 R1x minus 1 over 2x is equal to 1 over x plus y. Right, so what do we change? We change y. So when y is increased, the whole thing is going to decrease. So we're going to increase y. So when we increase y, the whole thing is going to decrease. So this whole thing is going to decrease as well. But this is a constant. W is a constant. X is a constant. 2 is a constant. Here this x is also a constant. So when the whole thing goes down, this R1 should, when the whole thing goes down, this should also go down. So the R1 should go up. R1 is increasing. So when y is increasing, R1 is increasing. So we got that relationship from this. When y increases, R1 increases. So the answer is R1 increases plus R2 is W. So when R1 increases, as this is a constant, W decreases. Increases and that did y decreases. Answer 2.